Okay, this is Jasmine Crowe from Goodr, Co. Your 5 minutes begins now.
I want to take a moment to tell you about the day that I saw the light. My college roommate, who had worked as a successful celebrity makeup artist, they had traveled the world with the likes of Alicia Keys and Paula Abdul, decided with her husband that they would relocate from New York City to Atlanta and chase the American dream. And one day I went to visit their house. And as she and I sat there catching up, she offered me a glass of water. When she opened her refrigerator door, I could immediately see from the front to the back. As she turned around, she saw that shocked look in my eyes. And she stood there, pregnant with her second child, and burst into tears, telling me that she knew what I was thinking, and that while she always tried to keep meals and snacks in the house for her 2-year-old son, they often didn't have the money to. And what I remember most about that day was this bright light shining in my eyes from this empty refrigerator. This is a plight that far too many people face. Here in Atlanta, nearly 800,000 people are experiencing hunger on any given night, including 350,000 children and seniors, all living in food insecure households. And what's worse is that every month, like my friend, they have to make a critical decision, having to choose between paying for bills, like their rent and their utilities, and paying for food. No one should ever have to decide if food is a necessity in their household, and here's why. Every year in this country, we waste 72 billion pounds of perfectly good food, and we spend $218 billion doing it. In fact, 27% of everything in our landfills today is now food, an increase of 50% according to the EPA. This is the problem, and it is one that we are laser focused on solving, because nationwide tonight, 1 out of 7 people will go to bed hungry. Good evening. My name is Jasmine Crowe, and I am the CEO and founder of Goodr, a sustainable food waste management company leveraging technology to combat hunger. And I've been invested in this fight since 2013 through an initiative I created called Sunday Soul, in which over 50,000 meals have been cooked and served to people experiencing hunger across this country. And it was through this that the idea for Goodr was birthed. When a video from one of our events went viral, I took some time to read through the comments. And amongst the praise, there was one reoccurring question: which restaurants donated the food? Sadly, that answer was none, but it sparked an idea, and that's when my quest began. I started to ask businesses, why don't you donate your surplus food? And what we found out is that they were afraid. They were afraid of being sued, but more so they were unaware of the federal protection offered to them under the Good Samaritan Act and the new enhanced tax legislation that now allowed them to write off up to 30% of their annual income for their food donations. So what this meant now was, not only could these businesses improve our communities, they can improve their bottom line. And that's when I created Goodr, a food waste management platform. Our blockchain-enabled mobile and web apps allow our clients like restaurants, hotels, and concession companies to redirect their surplus food via our staff of certified food handlers to nonprofit organizations that feed people who are food insecure. As part of our service, we provide our clients with packaging materials, added protection by making sure that all of our recipients are in good standing with the IRS and sign a strict hold harmless agreement. Our technology handles the task of gathering and storing all the necessary documentation so that that tax deduction process is seamless at the end of the year. Our clients can access analytical reports and impact reports so that they're able to see their impact in the community through the nonprofits that we serve, on the environment, and of course, their bottom line savings. The Goodr team brings to the table years of experience in marketing, operations, development, and social impact. And since our humble beginnings in January of this year, we rescued over 75,000 pounds of prepared foods. And our clients now include the world's busiest airport, Andretti's Indoor Karting and Games, Turner Broadcasting Systems, and Red Lobster. Yes, we rescue those delicious biscuits. And while I'm so proud of the work that we've done, I still see that light. And I think about my friend and the thousands of families just like hers across Metro Atlanta that we want to help. And that's why I'm here tonight, seeking to win this year's Plywood pitch competition so that we never miss an opportunity to keep good food from going to waste. We are missing out on critical food rescues every night after 9 p.m. when our nonprofit partners cannot accept this food, but yet restaurants are closing, weddings and galas are ending, and perfectly good food is going to waste. If we win, we would use the funding to open Atlanta's first 24/7 food rescue hub. We have everything that we need to properly recover and store this food. We received a generous donation of commercial kitchen equipment in May that is sitting in storage. Hunger never sleeps, and we don't want to either. At Goodr, our mission is simple: feed more, waste less. And we don't just have a dream, we have a plan. And I'm asking the judges and everyone in this audience to join us in executing it. You can learn more about us at goodr.co and connect with us via the Plywood People app. I want to thank you for your time and let you know that hunger has met its match. Thank you.
That was awesome. Great job. Great job. All right, Jonathan, do you have one follow-up question for her?
I have a few. I only get one, though.
You only get one question.
Where do you see, if you got the $5,000, you opened up the 24/7 Atlanta, where do you see Goodr going in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, so we have just won a contract with the Atlanta airport, and we're going to be starting a pilot program with the convention center, the Georgia World Congress Center, in October. And where I really hope is that stories like Inky's earlier just don't exist. There's no reason with 72 billion pounds of perfectly good food going to waste that we have 14 children in any household going to bed hungry. So I would love to work ourselves out of business to where hunger doesn't exist.
Amazing. Amazing pitch. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jasmine. Appreciate it.